Morning, everybody. Well, it looks like it's finally happened. Snow days are a thing of the past. We have moved into the realm of virtual learning. And I don't really care for the reasons why, but we are at a point where we have expanded instruction and we're going to add this to our arsenal of educational materials. So, starting on the 20th, we will be going to distance learning using our learning management system platform, Schoology, and we'll be integrating all the other tools that we use to try to provide a comprehensive approach to learning. Now, this is my first screencastify video, so it is terrible. I fully recognize that. I'll get better. So just kind of bear with me while I go through welcome and what the expectations are for my classes moving forward. So, wanted to kind of give everybody some guidance on what to expect at this point because communication is going to be the key to our success. I've got a letter displayed on the screen that I'm going to move through, and I'm going to post this on Schoology for your reference, especially with respect to the contact information. But I want to go ahead and kind of guide everybody through what to expect and what I'd like everybody to see here. The first thing I want everybody to do is go on Schoology and sign into the Remind group. The code for each group, for each class, is published, and I want you to join the group. This is the best way for you to contact me instantaneously with questions about the assignments, about expectations, about any problems you may have. And I want you to get your parents and guardians to join the group too. Have them do it. This way they can stay in touch with me and ask questions, as well as help you work through the material if you have any difficulty with it. This is new territory for all of us, and we need to be able to communicate since we're not in the classroom together. Second, there's a discussion board that's going to be set up every week for you to share ideas with your classmates and colleagues. And I want you to use this to help each other. You've got some extra tools like FaceTime and Duo, which allow for collaboration directly. But this way, you can use a discussion board to communicate with one another while you're working through the assignments. We don't have the ability to do large group discussions and collaborative pairing using this platform, so that's what the discussion board is for. Third thing I'd like you to do is get your parents to join the Schoology classes as well. I've got an access code that will allow them to join, and I don't want that published for general consumption just because I don't want a lot of non-stakeholders accessing my classes and my materials. But if your parents get in contact me by telephone, by email, or by Remind, I'll provide the code and get them added to the classes so they can go in and view the materials just like you as a student can. So again, Remind, email, or telephone, and I can provide that information. Okay, now when you guys get to college, when you're doing distance learning for work, this is a lot of how it's going to look. And in college, your professors will have office hours set up. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to be having office hours from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. daily, Monday through Friday. And a lot of you saying, well, I work, my parents work. That's fine. I'll also be making appointments after those hours individually on an as-needed basis for anybody who needs them. So parents, you who are working, if you would like to schedule an evening meeting or even a weekend meeting, I'm happy to do so. Just contact me to arrange times. Let's see. My email address is jeffrey.bunting@irsd.k12.de.us, and I will be returning emails within 24 hours. If you reach me during the day, I can generally get back to you same day. Same thing with telephone. The telephone number I would like you to use to contact me is 302-581-9175. And if you leave me a message after hours, I'll get back to you within 24 hours. Generally, if it's during the day, I'll usually call you back during the same day. Schoology, that's going to be our base. That's going to be where everything happens. That's where the assignments are going to be posted. That's where you can send updates. That's where I'll be adding clarification and announcements. So check that first. Read the messages. Use the messaging tool within the learning management system itself. If you have questions about grades, well, we're not doing grading right now, but if you have questions about how to complete the assignment, everything right now you should be able to do individually with no problem. And it's primarily review. We may revisit and enrich some of the stuff we've learned earlier in the year, but no new material for now. The stuff's not graded for now. Now, when we get to the 18th, that's going to be a whole different story. But that decision has yet to be made, and we'll address that, whether we are back in the classroom at that point or whether we've gone to exclusively online learning as a district. For those families who don't necessarily have devices or internet access, the district's making Chromebooks available to anyone who needs one, and you can contact Indian River High School at 302-732-1500 to arrange to pick up a device. If you don't have internet at home, the major service providers, Verizon, Mediacom, and Comcast, have made provisions for those families to receive basic internet access free for the duration of the COVID-19 lockdown. So those resources are available. Use them. So I'm excited about adding this component. I've wanted to do this for a long time, and we just haven't been in a position where we could do so. Well, we've been forced to at this point. So the genie's out of the bottle at this point. Let's make the most of it. And again, just expect to see more of this in September when you get back for the next school year. And for those of you who are going into the workforce or going to college, well, you're going to be seeing a lot more of this as well in the next phase of your life. So I'm excited. And again, this is a learning process for all of us. So hopefully this video wasn't too atrocious considering it's my first, but they will get better. All right. Thank you very much. And I look forward to working with you.